everybody. This is Flo.
This is Rodrigo.
And we are recording this video for the series in YouTube, the Twinflame Journey series. It's a series of videos in the last 3 years. And this is the first time I inviting him to be part of the videos, because in the past I will make the videos by myself because I'm the person who's channeling and working with people. His journey and my journey is different, not because with Twinflame we are all doing all the time the same.
For sure, no. Yeah.
So I work with people and I teach courses and I run workshops, like most of you already know. So that's why I'm in charge of creating content for the workshops, and I do videos because it's all not the same, but it's a compliment. It's a compliment for the workshops that I do. But there is so we are making this video, like I told you in my previous video, because there are so many things said in social media and different websites,
etc. It's like the internet is full of this website with a bunch of people talking about twin flames, soulmates, and
karmic relationships.
Ideal person that you can find there, like Tinder as well. But yeah, we will try to react or respond or give our own ideas
from our own experience. Yes, and because what I found is that when you check all the information that is available in internet in general, you will see that seems like people did copy paste a lot. And don't believe me, just go and have a look. When you Google Twinflame, all the information looks the same, and it's like the same YouTube channels of ladies talking about, like, doing tarot cards or tarot readings, talking about a man who's lost and behaving wrong or cheating, or I don't know, like I see that it's pretty much all the same. And same stages, like, and people talking about books, but because they were written maybe 2 or 3 books, is all based in that 3 books. So that's why we wanted to bring here to the table a completely different perspective, which it's surely not the same as yours, but at least to give you an idea of how the variety of journeys and people, and we are all different, and that's okay, So, but the first question that I see that people ask, people talk about the divine masculine. I wanted to tell you that we don't talk at home about divines. We just talk about Flo and Rodri, not because we don't believe in God within ourselves, but just because we're very grounded in our human lives, like I always tell you in the videos.
Our life is very normal, regular life, if you want to say in that way. We are not spectacular. Well, in my opinion, I'm not particular a spiritual guy. Like, I go all day to the beach to do some yoga stuff or meditations all day. Now I have a normal job. In fact, you have a normal job. We have a normal life. We have discussions, some kind of fights.
Not sure how normal is my job though. But
Oh, but no. But
it's still normal. It's a job,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I don't think it. I know it's special to channel the spirit guides and angels and help people to remember past lives, or talk to ET. But when I finish work, it's like any other work. Like, I continue with human life. I don't believe that I'm special, you know, or more special than you're watching. Like, I believe everyone is special, but just the fact that I do something which is not the normal doesn't make me believe that I am kind of goddess.
We still have to decide if we will eat that thing or the other, or if we will watch this series of this movie. We have. But
many people ask, how is the experience? How do you realize, like, how you become aware of a special connection with your twin flame? And I think I never talk about that, or maybe I did. I don't know, because I recorded so many videos, but I'm pretty sure you never answered these to anyone else before. So I let you share with the world how was your experience, how you realized that you were a twin flame, that you had someone who you have a different connection than any other person in the world.
Well, I think it's like it's still like really easy, but it's not easy at all. It's a lot of work, a lot of a long journey about yourself, about how you feel with your body, with your feelings, with your thoughts. The most particular thing about the most special thing about being with you is about that kind of interconnection, about us, the possibility of connect in a higher level. Like, for example, we have the different idea about too many topics, but we always can confirm and have a good discussion, a good talk about that topic, about what thing flow, about what thing need, whatever. But yeah, I think that.
What do you mean with higher level? For people like now thinking, did I ever felt a connection in a higher level? Like, if you could expand on that, what means for you higher connection in a higher level?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of difficult, but I think it's the change of create amazing things together.
The creativity, right? Working in a team.
Yeah, it's creativity, and you can say, yeah, you can paint a picture, or make a draw, or make a movie. I don't know, but no, it's not. It's not about that. Oh, yeah, it's all about that, but it's another thing too. For example, to say, I don't know, we will have a discussion about the French Revolution. It's boring topic, but if you talk with flow, I really enjoy that. I really enjoy it.
In other words, it could be something like, it's not about what we talk in that kind of conversations.
It's a conversation that we create, you know.
Yeah, like we travel together when we talk. It's like that ability to let our mind to expand through a conversation. It could be about something very specific, not specific, but complex, like a war in the 80, like 1900, or could be a conversation about toys, you know, because we were playing a game with, I don't know, toy guns, and then we're talking about that. Like, it's not about what we talk or the information that flows in the conversation, but it's more like how our consciousness expand through the conversations.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, kind of. It's like, it's look like, it's never boring. It's never boring about, we really enjoy together. Maybe, yeah, we have our own space, our own time. When we spend time together, we really enjoy that time, and could be really boring. Like go to the bank and make a line.
But we feel expanded.
Yeah.
Whatever thing we do, we feel expanded. And I think the special connection, or the special, not even the special connection, but the special about the other person, for me, the special of Roddy, and I think why I'm special for him, is because that's no matter what you do, what you talk, everything is like a intense experience, but intense in a good way, because I know intense now is like bad words, but intense in a good way. It's like, whoa, more full on. It's like more immersed in the here and now. Like, it's not escaping. We are we are more happy being humans when we share.
Yeah.
We are like more grounded when we share things. Because, well, in our specific case, we are both Pisces, which make us, both of us, very expanded all the time in terms of imagination and consciousness. So we have this tendency of escape, from the here and now naturally. Like
reality.
if I read a book or I'm like doing anything, I'm all over the place. Same thing him, but when I connect with him, I come back to here and now, which many times, I heard, or I even myself, I've been in that space where the relationship is your excuse to escape. You know what I mean? Like your relationship is your escape from reality and your fairy tale. And in this specific relationship, we don't escape. We here, we present when we connect with each other.
Yeah, I think the relationship is not a part of our life, like we don't separate, or at least I think that we don't separate the relationship from other things. We have our own things that we couldn't share, at least we tried, but we couldn't. I don't know, for example, I couldn't buy flow to my job, for example. Yeah. But even in that moment, the relationship is like a core, and in that core we can go to a place to another, and we see that relationship is
the relationship doesn't stop when we separate.
No, yeah.
That's something interesting, because we were 2 years in a distance relationship, and he was always there, even when he wasn't there, like physically, but not even present,
Yeah, because you are in a place, the person that you love is in another place, really, really far.
It was very challenging.
And it's challenging, but you need to be really creative to find new solutions. Because thank God, we have the technology. We have the chance to speak with whatever, with everybody in every part of the world at any time. We don't have limits. We don't have any physical contact.
We didn't, yeah.
We didn't have.
But wasn't that, challenge that made you realize that I was different? Like, not myself, but the connection, because I don't think I'm more special than his ex-girlfriends. Like, his ex-girlfriend, he liked them. They were special, right? They had something special. It's not about who's more special here, but the way he could probably connect with himself through this relationship, it was different, right? So when exactly after you met me for the first time, when you knew that there was something different here between you and me?
Well, first of all, was in your personality and your kind of idea.
But that was the first day? The first day? Or when you were like,
yeah,
this is not normal?
Yeah, the first time we met was something, I don't know, weird. I didn't like Flo. I'm sure that Flo didn't like me.
You didn't like me the first time with yourself?
Yeah, the first time, no, because you start talking about the weird things that you can imagine.
I was talking about Reiki, actually.
I think that,
because your friend asked me.
Yes. Yeah, I think that. Well, I was ultra close about those spiritual ideas, so the first time we met is not the
wow, the first time, do you mean the first couple of hours, not the first day?
Oh yeah. Well, when we start chatting a little bit more,
on the same day we met.
In the same day, yeah.
Because we didn't like each other in the first 2 hours.
She started talking about. She said, I'm studying cinema. Cinema films. Or films. Yeah.
Cinema is the place where you watch the movies.
Yeah, well.
Film. Because our first language, you know, but I just, it's Spanish.
Yeah, it's
so
weird.
we make it an effort to speak English.
Well,
because we live in Australia, right? That's why we have to speak.
And you started speaking about, if I'm not wrong, that you're studying cinema, films, movies, whatever. Well, I'm a real fan of movies.
Come closer to me for the camera.
Yeah, I'm really a fan of movies, cinema, whatever. I'm a freak about that. So my ego say, this girl start question about, make me question about, I don't know, this film, this other film, this cool movie, this not cool movie. What do you think about that? And we start to talk about that, and we start, she started to like me. I really like her in that moment. Then she explained me a lot of things about the spirituality.
But I did not because I wanted him. It just happened.
Yeah, it was like a normal talk.
Yeah, because I had a book on the table about metaphysics, and he asked me. Otherwise, I wouldn't talk to him about spirituality. But he said, "What is this book about?" And that, opened the door for me to talk. But otherwise, I wouldn't really say anything about what I do. Actually, I talk a lot about spirituality in this specific place, a YouTube channel or my Instagram, because my only Instagram is past life therapy. So it's nothing else more than what I do in spirituality. But then in my daily life, I'm not talking about spirituality around there. Like, I never talk about anything unless people ask me questions or they bring the topic. I don't go to the supermarket and I'm, preaching, or I talk to my friends or my family, and I'm not saying up anything, like nothing. I'm not talking about energy. I'm not talking. The spirituality is just part of my life since I'm very little, like eating, or I don't know, writing songs or writing, because it's something I do since I'm very little as well. writing stories, and that's part of me, talking to spirit. It's just part of the combo of my life. But when I felt he was special, or before meeting him, because I had a healing with one of my friends in Argentina, and I felt the connection very real. Before I met him, I knew about my twin flame, and I always had a connection with my twin flame, and I used to run workshops about twin flame that I don't run anymore for now. But in the past, when this topic wasn't popular like it is right now, and that's the reason why now I'm not running workshops, because it's a bit misinformation in there. So I'm just waiting for the right moment. But in the past, I used to talk about twin flame, definitely, yes. But from a different approach, I was always not talking about how to meet your twin flame. It was more about tuning with the higher self, with your higher self. Channeling your twin flame was more abstract, more spiritual, yes?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why now I'm not running workshops, because last time I did a workshop and I was talking about this, and then after they finished, the girls came to me and say, okay, but you didn't tell me how to get him back. And I was like, because this is not this is not about that. Sorry. And she's like, but my heart is broken and I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for you to tell me. And there were so many people saying, what do I have to do, And that's not the information I've been channeling for several years about twin flame. And I was channeling information about twin flame before I met him. Like, it was not human thing. It was more about soul family, highest self, awakening the DNA. It was more not about romantic relationship. But then before I met him, I did this healing and I could revive these emotions from a past life. And I was like, I never felt this before. Interesting. And I had dreams for a long time. I'm telling all this story in my book that I'm still writing. I can finish it this year, but it's in there, like when I explain in more detail the many dreams I had since I was very young, and the connection I had with my twin flame since actually I was a little girl. But I never, again, not in a romantic way. It was more like the same way I talk to spirit guides. That was my twin flame for me, like an angel, and then we met, and I could recognize that feeling. And the feeling is not, oh my gosh, he's so beautiful, I want him. No, it was more like, I feel good with myself. That was my feeling.
Yeah.
I knew it was special from the moment I met him, and I didn't think of, do I look pretty? Did I say something wrong? I was being myself all the time, and I'm still myself when I'm with him.
Yeah.
And I think with him is the only person in the world, not even with my parents, but I'm fully Florencia, like the most authentic Florencia you will ever meet.
Yeah.
It's with him.
Yeah, I've been in a relationship before Flo. Yeah. I experimented how is being with someone. I never felt feeling that way in all my life. And I couldn't remember that part now because it's something so normal in your life. And it's like, in the moment you start feeling good, like, nobody cares if I'm dirty, if I'm sweating, if I'm with my hair made a mess or whatever. It feels good. It feels really good. Or for example, I don't care about my ideas. For example, even
when we don't agree with each other's ideas.
Yeah.
Because it's not that we are the same. No, actually, we're very different in our ways to see things.
For example, well, that is something really actual. It was yesterday. Well, but I was boring home. Flo was out. I don't know. So I decided I want to buy a couple secondhand, obviously. One of those Nerf guns, you know, with the plastic,
toy
yeah,
guns.
the toy guns, yeah, just to have fun. And I bought this funny little guns of plastic. And when you Flo arrived here, and what we think Flo about me? And no, the reality is what she was really excited about the guns, you know, like it was a good moment.
And he was waiting for me. Like, it's not that he bought it for himself. He was like, I'm waiting for you. Can you hurry up? So we play the game, you know?
Yeah. And it's not concerned about.
And I think you wouldn't do that in front of your parents again. Like,
no,
it's like we live in this pretending world, you know, 24/7 pretty much, you know, without pretending to be someone in front of your friends, pretending to be someone in when you go to supermarket, when you share an opinion in social media, you think 3 times before posting a commentary.
And I mean,
and here is our freedom.
I mean,
home. That's
can
home,
say,
right?
I'm really straight. I don't say the truth, whatever.
Your real thoughts, yeah.
But no, you have something in your mind that is stopping you. And it's normal. And I think it's the right behavior you have to have in front of the society.
Well,
in front of your friends.
In the
parents.
3D world.
But it's normal have that break, you know?
Yeah.
Because you cannot go whatever you want, saying
because
whatever you want.
Because in the 3D world, you don't know how the other person is going to react.
Yeah.
But in here, we know.
Yeah.
Because we can read each other's mind, right?
Yeah.
So we know, like we feel free, but because we know each other very well and we respect each other and we honor each other and we give each other a space to be free of judgment. Yeah. And that's the whole thing of the twin flame from my perspective, you know. It's when people say coming home, what home means. Yeah. And for me, means freedom. I am at home when I am free, when I experience that freedom of being myself. That's when you come home, right? You close the door and enter home. Now
I'm safe. This is my place.
That's why twin flame relationship feels like home.
Yeah.
But what if we want to bring this to the rest of the world and make us feel at home everywhere we go? Is that possible? Why we say the 4th dimension is home? Because we learning here to develop first of all, awakening the DNA, and eventually the same way we read each other, we're gonna let others read us, and we're gonna read others. So when you are in a twin flame relationship, the relationship with other people should actually go better and better because you become more empathetic, but not because you did 100 courses and you read 4 books. No, it's just because it's kind of you're building the neuropaths, you're awakening the DNA through this relationship, and then everyone else, like all the people involved, fit in somehow, you know, resonate, and then you start feeling at home, not just in the relationship, but then at work with new friends, because sometimes old friends are gone for a little while because they cannot deal with that frequency, but there are new friends when you can feel that freedom and it commences to expand. And that's the twin flame journey, when it starts with 2 people, but then goes beyond that, you know, it like expands to every aspect of your life. And our journey just started, to be really honest. Like I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future, but I'm pretty sure there's so many other things we will discover through this special connection. And I always think if I will be like I am with him, with my ex-partner, like probably I will succeed, you know, my relationship will be better. But the thing is, I couldn't experience that with anyone else. Now I've experienced with him. I feel like I found the key for the perfect relationship with the world, you know, with all the people.
Yeah, it's like you find a standard.
Yes.
Yeah.
We said that we will talk about things internet. Let's do it in another video so we don't make this video too long. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's correct, yeah.
But that was kind of introduction for everyone else who's there watching and thinking, what is this thing of the twin flame? I'm a twin flame.
An introduction to me too.
Yeah.
Also me, yeah.
Okay, let's continue in another video, and for now, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, comment, activate the algorithm, please, so other people can, you know, find us, and yes, like that's the only way to heal the world, connecting with each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.